Guys, I'm here at another spot, and I just want you to see this. This is pretty much the way the bottom of my lake looks, and here's a good reason. This is a drainage ditch, and they did come out and clean it up. I'll give them that. They dug a little ditch and then they cleaned up some of the trash, but not a whole lot of it. But look at the plastic. That's pretty much the same stuff those signs are made out of. So you're looking at 500 years to 1,000 years for all this to break down. My point, we don't need to add trash to it. We got plenty. And those signs just make it that much worse. I mean, look at this. This is what my lake looks like. 15 years of that stuff piling up. Let's see, we got year by year by year on these little levels. You can see that plastic is just buried. Just like the signs in the lakes, they're just buried. But look at all this plastic in the ditches. Plastic bags in the wind here in Oklahoma don't go over very well. But I mean, you see that, right, guys? I mean, plastic bags. Look at this. I mean, and I'm walking on plastic, but this is layer by layer. All the ditches look like this. Lake Hefner, I can show you where Lake Hefner looks just like this. Plastics out the wazoo. And so like I said, there's my point. We don't need to add to it. And that's all people are doing with these signs. I mean, look at that. There's layers. That's years of this just piling on top of each other. Tarps, buckets. I mean, look. Oh, little snake. Yikes. I was worried about getting bitten by a snake. I mean, we just don't need to add to it. I mean, look at that. Exactly what the bottom of my lake looks like. Lake Hefner, the Canadian River, Lake Overholser. Every lake in the city, around the city metro, is covered in plastic, just like this. Why is that? Because the ditches look like this. I mean, you got to do something about this. All this is going to go right down in the Canadian River. That's the next stop for all this. Once it unburies itself. Yep, I'm sick. No, Oklahoma's sick and pretty disgusting. I'll show you. Let me show you all the nasty places. It makes me want to know where's the money going to maintain these ditches, to clean this stuff up. And then you're going to come through and just half-ass it. They just dug a little trench right through the middle of it. I mean, and didn't do anything about that. Now, that's kind of odd. If you're down here doing some work, why not clean up all this nastiness? Nah, that's another one I'm trying to figure out. Yep, I'm sick for caring. Like I said, that alligator snapper had his head in one of those plastic bags. There's any alligator snapper in here, same thing. Beaver, snake, turtle, anything. Living in filth. Would you all live in this? Would you like raising your family in this? Yeah, well, take your family over to the dump, pitch a tent, and there you have it. Yep, I'm sick.